Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Merry early Christmas. I am so glad you are here. I'm just pulling up the chat here. Give me just a second to pull it up. There we go. I see there's a whole bunch of us in the chat, a whole bunch of you, really, not as much me. Let's see. Hello, Angela and Christine and Jean, Carla, Denise. You rushed home. You could not miss this live. That's awesome. Destalou, Sharon. Who else do we have? Carrie, Angela, and Agnes. Welcome in. And if you're lurking, welcome to you as well. Today is the Christmas extravaganza. I like to say that word. I said that just because I like that word. Today I will be opening some mail as usual. I'm going to wrap a gift just to kind of give you some wrapping ideas. And I have a few Christmas crafts for you, some Christmas ornaments and that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and get started. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome in. If I missed calling your name, I apologize. Please do shout it out if I did miss you. And let me see. Let me get my mail. I had it already. Oh, here it is. I have a stack of Christmas cards from many of you. And let's see. Oh, and for drinking today, it sounds so crazy. I have my usual. It is like Diet Dr. Pepper. Dr. K0, Kroger's brand of Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm such crazy drinker. But then I also have this here. It is a little bit of peppermint rum chata. We found it at the store the other day and I wanted to try it. It looked really good. I'm just adjusting my camera here. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. And so I have a whole stack of Christmas cards that I will start off with. In no particular order, it's just the order that they are sitting here. And this one here is beautiful Christmas card. Wait till you see the inside. It is amazing. And this is from Jennifer. Look at this. It is 3D. Love it. I love the houses. It says to you and yours. And she says, Maria, I know you like vintage cards. Enclosed are two 1950s Christmas cards. You continue to inspire me and to think outside the box. Well, I love this card. I might have to figure out how to make one of these and we'll do it together. Not now, but another stream, because it'll take me a while to figure it out. And she sent me some embossed images. These are some pine cones. And we have this one here and this beautiful copper paper and those beautiful copper pine cones. And look at these vintage cards. How amazing. Greetings to your house. Hope Christmas is a tremendous success and brings lots of happiness. I love this. And it's fun aplenty. Such a cool card. And then there's this cute little card. And there's something just for you today, or here's something I can't read, just for you today to either spend or sock away. I love it. I would imagine this is then meant for money. Oh yeah, it says to insert currency, and there's a little slit there where you would put the currency. Love it, and it has a little envelope. Thank you so much. This is gorgeous. I love it. Alrighty, and let's move on to the next card. Got these cute little penguins dancing around in a cup of hot cocoa. And Todd and Maria, friends are the marshmallows and the cocoa of life. Merry Christmas from Jean and Eric. Thank you so much, Jean. Adorable card. It looks like these are a like a clip art, and he's up on a little pop dot. Got some glitter on them. Love it. A little bit of sheen. And this card I ruined, but I fixed it. I accidentally cut this off here, but I taped it back on. And this is CraftyRia and Todd. Warmest greetings of the season and every good wish from the coming year from Michelle and Lisa K. This is a really neat design for the card. I like that. Very cool. And you know, you could use double-sided paper on this too. But I love these little houses with the peppermint. It's like a little peppermint village. Let's see if I can get it back in the envelope. Of course, it was better until I ruined it. We have this gorgeous Peanuts card. This tree on it is like raised up a little bit. This will be fun to recycle. And this is from, oh, I cut the thing off. Jean, I'm sorry if I meant not saying your name right. And then we have this gorgeous paper and this little tree. I'm going to set this paper aside. We might use it in one of our projects today. All right. I think that's Jean Domer. I think I said it right. We have this card. This is from Tiffany. This is from Crafty Girl Swap Hangout. I was in a card exchange there as well. Very pretty. And let's move along. Let's see. This is one of those nice envelope cards. And this is from Robin. This is also from Crafty Girl Swap Hangout. This is another one of those really neat cards. I like when they match the envelope. That is very cool. That's okay. He understands. I will put, Angela, I hang them all up on the same wall, so it's okay. And we have this card. It looks like it was hand painted. Oh, it was I was going to say it looked like from like a children's hospital would be my guess. And I was right. Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. And this is from Cher and Charlie from Cher and Charlie's Personal Crafts. And she says, "Hi, Maria, wishing you a very happy holiday season. Thank you for the paints and for all the wonderful advice you gave me. I'm having trouble again with her present app, but hopefully she'll be back soon." I was helping her with her YouTube channel. I was telling her about how I started using, my first videos were just recording with my iPhone, just on the regular iPhone with its camera, and you can stop it and start it anytime you want. And I would edit it in iMovie on my phone. And now I just use iMovie on my computer. I have a different camera, but it works the same. I was trying to explain to her that she didn't need any special apps or anything. They're all free on an iPhone, and they work really well. We have this one here. This is from Barb, and I love the fold of this card. And of course, it's double-sided paper. And I think I'm going to have to save the fold and do something with it. I love it. Thanks so much for the Monday Night Lives. I really enjoy them. Thank you for all you do to inspire our creativity. Well, thank you, Barb. I do appreciate it. While this card is not a recycle, I thought you might enjoy the different fold used to create it. And I do like it, and I might have to copy this, Barb. I hope you don't mind. Love it. It's a great way to use two sides of the paper. And then the envelope is even paper, lined, patterned paper. What do I want to say? That's what I want to say. Hi, Shay. Welcome in. Oh, I'm glad you got the tags. I was so worried. I think you were the last one that didn't have them yet. Okay. And whoops, we have runaway reindeer. We have this card here. This is from Amy. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a healthy, happy, crafty New Year. That is a really pretty card. And there are these 3 cut out reindeer, die cut reindeer, I should say. All right, let me set that aside. I'm trying to keep some things together. This sheet has been inserted to help protect your card. This card is beautiful. This is from Debbie from the Christmas card exchange. Look at this paper. Oh, it's not showing up on the camera like it really is. There it is. You can see the red is embossed like a sweater. The neck is crimped and it has glitter. It's not showing up at all, that glitter. And then we have these beautiful buttons and then the dots and the Christmas tree with the bow. It's kind of like an ugly Christmas sweater, but it's beautiful. I love ugly Christmas sweaters. I don't know why people call them ugly, but that is gorgeous. And the inside says ho, ho, ho with the adorable reindeer. And she even put some crimped paper at the bottom. I have a paper crimper. Not sure where it is. And this was made by Debbie. I like it. And I like the idea of saying that this, having that on there that says that. Because if someone is not crafty, they may not realize what that blank paper is for. And they may think, what the heck is this person sending me? And that's beautiful. And here is another card, a handmade card. I don't know if it's recycled. I'm going to guess it's recycled. And this is from Darlene. And she has the beautiful sparkly Christmas trees. Let me see what she says in her letter. I'm fairly new to creating my own Christmas cards. They are too beautiful to just throw away. I hope you like my sample. I enjoy looking at other people's work on Create with CraftyRia. This Christmas card exchange was a great idea. Thank you, Darlene. And I'm assuming then this is a recycled card. It is so pretty and so shiny. I like it a lot. Great work. I love recycling cards. The images are too pretty, I think, to throw away. I have to save Santa from the landfill. I have a couple more cards here. And this one is Jingle All the Way. Wishing you all the joys of the season and happiness throughout the new year. And this is from Jennifer from Crafty Girl Swap Hangout. Very cool. 2 more cards. 3 more cards. I don't know how to count. 2 were kind of stuck together. Here is another beautiful handmade, I'm assuming recycled card. How wonderful the season when the earth is filled with beauty and peace. May the beauty and joy of Christmas, its peace and love, be yours throughout the year. And this is from Carla. Thank you, Carla. Very pretty. And I like the way she cut the background with the deco scissors. Love it. Very cool. I like the colors and everything as well. Okay, Barb, yes, I like to hand make envelopes with paper as well. And sometimes I put them inside out, so the outside is just white. We have this, what we call a flat card. It's just on one piece of cardstock. It looks like there's like a vintage dictionary page behind there and some really pretty papers. Very vintage, and this is from Emily. Thank you, Emily. Very pretty. And the envelope is that craft paper as well. Okay, one more card. We have this beautiful card front. This is from Angela. It looks like she die cut a circle out of, I'm going to guess that it's a recycled card. I'm not exactly sure, but it is very pretty. It is matted on the scallop circle. And this background paper, there you go. Look at that design on there. It is very shimmery and it's so pretty in person. And this is Merry Christmas from the Rebel. Yes, Angela, you better behave yourself in my chat. You will be banned by Stream Elements if you don't behave yourself. Okay. May the beautiful Christmas story with all its hope and cheer bless your life with deep contentment and gladden the coming year. And she also sent some goodies. She sent, this looks like, it feels like wallpaper, a wallpaper sample. And then she sent these beautiful peacocks. And this is on the back of an advertisement, which is really cool. And there's a couple of these beautiful peacocks here. And I love peacocks. I'm sure Angela knows that. I know you guys are probably sick of me saying that I love peacocks, but I really do love peacocks. And then there's this stamp here. I wonder, Angela, did you stamp this background paper? That's really pretty. And let me know what kind of ink you used. It's gorgeous. Oh, it is wallpaper. Oh, okay, it's a gift tag. This was a gift tag. That's really pretty. That's a great way to use gift tags on your cards. Watch for them to go on sale after Christmas. Gift tags and boxes of cards. And speaking of cards, by the way, this is the time of year. Start hitting up your local businesses, doctor's offices, dentists, realtors, banks, any place that you go or in your community, ask them to save their Christmas cards for you. And I bet most of them will. And you'll get some beautiful cards because the businesses, they usually send really big, beautiful cards to other businesses. They have them imprinted. And they generally are super awesome and beautiful. And sometimes they will even give you the leftover cards that they didn't send because they order, say if they order a box of 100 and send out 90, they have 10 left over. Well, they're not going to use those next year. They'll have a different one. So sometimes you might get lucky and they will give you extra cards. So if you just start asking around now and let them know, pick a day, the first week of January, say, I'll be around on January 4th. Can I stop in and pick them up? And I bet most of them will save them for you. Okay, and I have one more one more mail piece. Uh-oh, I dropped my, hold on. I dropped my microphone. I'm going to try not to make a lot of noise. I'm sorry. It came flying. It came flying off. I'm sorry. Okay. I really need a new microphone. Someday I will have a big fancy boom microphone like May Made It has. All right, this I got in the mail from Dawn. Let me get all my stuff out here. Okay. I'll start with the card. Those of you who are in the group Crafty Girl Swap Hangout knows Dawn, and she is just so sweet and so generous. This is a really funny card. It says, "So what did you want to talk about?" This is the complainers. And he's looking up at the wall like, yeah, probably nothing. He knows if you've been bad or good. Merry Christmas. And it says, "Maria, this is your official card for the Crafty Girl Swap Hangout card exchange. I am not good at making cards, so I'm going with inappropriate humor. I hope you are enjoying the holiday season. This is definitely my favorite time of year, despite any stress. I hope you have a great time with friends and family. Wishing you a blessed and laughter-filled holiday season." From Dawn. I love that. That is hysterical. Love it, love it. And she sent me this cute calendar for 2022, and it's probably all dogs. Should I open it? Let's open it and see what they all are. Let me get my scissors. I need a sharper pair. There we go. Not that those aren't sharp, but they're not pointy. I'll have to look through and see all of these types of dogs. This will go on my work desk for sure. I work from home. Okay, mica powder from Arteza. Okay, oh, that's awesome. I haven't tried any of their products, and I hear they are really good. So we have that cute dog, February. He's holding a rose. Oh, look, they're like holiday-ish. March, he has the clover. In April, he has rain boots on in April. Has a flower and a butterfly for May. And June, he's ready to go to the beach. He's got his swim goggles on and his little floaty. In July, he's ready for the 4th of July. This is adorable. August, he has the hibiscus flower. He's ready for summertime. September, he's got the pencil and the glasses, ready for school. October, he's dressed up for Halloween with the little pumpkin. November, he's got the fall leaf and the scarf because it's starting to get cold. And December, he's got the candy cane and the little presents. And then there's the back. It's Molly and Rex, 12-month desk calendar. I love it. That is adorable. Thank you, Dawn. I love this. And it has this little stand, and it'll stand on my work desk. Very cool. I need to put this somewhere where I won't knock it over. And then she sent this. This is Craft with Circus, and it's a LED circuit stickers intro kit. That's really cool. Light up your paper crafts. And you design it with the copper tape, and you make it with these little lights. And then you craft over your circuit. Possibilities are endless. That is really neat. And I think those are the little lights there. Todd likes electrical stuff, and he loves things that light up. So I think I'm going to have him help me play with this. I think he will enjoy this a lot. And then She also sent this big pack of dog folders, which are awesome. I do have hanging file folder cabinets in my craft room, so I need to use these and do some organizing. They're the same on the front and the back. Look at all these great dogs. Of course, I love dogs, in case you haven't guessed. Okay, so they repeat, so there's 3 of each. So pretty. I love them. Thank you so much, Dawn. If you're watching, I appreciate it so much. All right, let me go ahead and set these aside. All right, let me grab a little sip of my drink. I think, I'm dropping everything again. I think these are from Marshall's. Yeah, the file folders are from Marshall's, and the little dog calendar is from Marshall's. I don't know where this came from. There's no little sticker on it. So if you have a Marshall's, you might want to check them out. I wonder if she got that from Marshall's as well. I need to talk to Dawn. Dawn is pretty awesome. All right, let me grab a sip of my drink and we'll wrap a gift. There's a joke going around. You've probably seen it. It's been around for years, that when you're wrapping Christmas gifts and you misplace the tape, you pour yourself, I guess, a glass of wine or whatever your drink of choice is. And if you lose the tape, you take a drink. If you lose the scissors, you take a drink. If you lose the wrapping paper or whatever, you take a drink. So, that's quite fun. If I did that while I was crafting, I'd never get through crafting. So I do have one gift to wrap today. I don't have a lot of gifts that I give in person. Mostly I order things from Amazon. And I do have this one gift, and I kind of wanted to show you some ideas. I almost wrapped it the other day, and I thought, no, I'll wrap it on the live show Monday night. This is a bunch of On the Rocks drinks. So they're glass. It is super heavy. I'm going to try my best to wrap it and be in frame. It might not be totally in frame, but I'll move things around and you'll get the idea. So when I'm wrapping something like this, the back is solid. And this is, just in case anybody is interested, we have the Knob Creek Old Fashioned, the Hornitos Margarita, the, I don't know how to pronounce that rum, Cruzan Rum Mai Tai, and let's not even pronounce the names of these drinks, I don't know, and Jalapeno Pineapple Margarita, that sounds good, Effin Vodka Cosmopolitan, and Larios Aviation. So it is, I guess they're like already made for you and you just have to pour them over ice. So this is for someone on Todd's list, but I thought I would go ahead and wrap it. So anyway, we have the big hole here. So instead of trying to put this in another box, I want to just wrap it in this box, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. I have this Amazon packaging, and if any of you have ever gotten mail from me, you know that I love to recycle this stuff. I use it a lot of the times I wrap what I'm going to mail in. And no, we're not mailing this, but I thought I would fill in some of this void by using this. And what I did was cut a piece that was about the width of the opening, and then I just folded it in thirds because it fit perfectly. And I'm just going to kind of shove this down in here to take up some of this room. And I can use my bone folder and just shove that up underneath there. And that kind of helps. But then I took a piece of a box, and I just cut it pretty much to the size of the front of it, and I'm just going to tape it on there. Hang on, I gotta fix my microphone again. Sorry about that. Okay. And I prefer to use tape that's in something like this because I can just peel it off with one hand. I don't have to use two hands. All right. Tell me in the chat what your holiday plans are. Are you doing anything exciting? And what did I do with my piece of paper? Hold on, here it is. Okay, I have this red and white wrapping paper. I got this at Hobby Lobby quite a few years ago, a huge roll of it. I mean, it's like super thick. I got it after Christmas one year when it was like 90% off, and I got it because it's not necessarily Christmas. It can be used all year, and this is Brother Sister Design Studio, and it's quite thick. Now, normally when I buy wrapping paper, I usually just buy stuff from the Dollar Tree or something. I don't usually buy expensive wrapping paper, but this was 90% off and it was super cheap. So what I did was I cut the paper so there's just a little bit on each side, enough to go up about at least halfway on that side. And then I put my gift upside down in the middle of the paper. And then I will just fold it over, obviously. This is the easy part. And then bring it around. If you want to look really professional, you can crease your edges as you go. Make sure it's super tight and bring it around to have the fold go as close to the far end as you can. And you can even use double-sided tape if you want to look super professional. I'm not that much of a professional wrapper. And then I'm going to put a piece of tape on each edge close to where I'm going to fold it. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to pinch the edges. And then when I turn it over, I'm going to crease the other edges as well. It just gives it a really polished look. So it's going to be hard for me to show you on here. So we have this edge. My table's not really long enough. We have this edge here. I'm going to tape this whole piece down. And then, you know, you do what you normally do to fold it. And I always put the top piece that's folded over I fold that down first because that piece will be on the inside. And I'm going to tape this piece down. And I'm going to crease these really good, these edges here. And when I miter my corners, I'm pulling the paper tight. And then creasing the edges really good. And then I usually tape them down. I will check my mail again. I'm not sure when. Maybe one night this week. And then I try to fold it over so it is about halfway. And then I'll flip it over or turn it over and do the same thing. And then I'll show you. I have stuff moving all over the place. My desk is not long enough this way for this thing. Okay, and I will put a piece of tape on this end that I'm folding. That's kind of one of my tricks, because it keeps everything super neat and then super good creases. And then I tape everything in just so they sit tight. Okay, so I will show you kind of this way. I try to make the crease about halfway, and then what I've been doing this year on my gifts is using some really pretty ribbon. My BFF Valerie gave me a box of ribbon, and there are so many of these beautiful pieces of ribbon. So on this one, I'm going to use gold. And I want to figure out how long I need it. I know I want to go around that way once, so I fold it in half. And then I need to go around this way twice. And then I need extra for a bow. So I pull out a bunch of extra, and I may have made this way too long, but we'll see. So this is the top. So let's see, I want to find the middle part of my ribbon. Fold my ribbon in half so I have the middle. And I don't think this has a front. Yes, it does have a front or a back. So I want to place it on there, right side up, and I'm going to flip my gift over. And bring this around up towards the top portion of it. I do have a lot of ribbon. And I want to twist it twice so the ribbon is still right side up. This is a very heavy box, so I have to kind of be careful. I'm bringing stuff in all over my desk. There we go. And then I'm going to tie it. And then I'm just going to tie a shoelace bow, but I want to make sure my ribbon is facing the right direction. I call it a shoelace bow. It's just a regular, easy bow. It's wired ribbon, so it is very forgiving. There we go. Puff out the bow. And then fold the ribbon in half and dovetail it. So you have, it's hard to see, this ribbon is probably too sheer for what I'm doing here, but you get the idea. There we go. And then I picked this tag from our tag swap because I thought it went really well with the paper. And I will sign it later just in case the person this goes to is watching. I'm not sure if he is, but you never know. So I think this might have been from, I want to guess Destaloo. I don't remember who made this tag, but, and I used a couple of the other tags, and I would just take this, it has enough ribbon on it, and just tie it around the big part of the bow. I would just tie it there. So that is that. So it's super easy to make a beautiful package. Let me set this carefully on the floor and over to the side. All right, have a drink. Did you guys get your hot cocoa or eggnog or drink or wine? Let me know what you have to drink. Okay, it wasn't from Destaloo. I don't remember whose tag that was. I'm so sorry. I did have a sticky note on it until the other day, and then I took it off, and now I forgot. Okay, so now let's work on some fun Christmas crafting, mostly using Christmas cards to recycle. And while I was going through the Christmas cards, I came up with this stack of repeat Christmas cards, ones that I have multiples of or that I've already used. And I will be doing a giveaway, of course, tonight. So at the end of the show, I will go ahead and do a giveaway. So excuse me, I already have the hiccups. We have that one. This one I just used. Didn't I just make one of these last week? I think I did. And I have two of those. Some of them don't have a back. And then there's this one. I have a whole stack of these. I got these at the Goodwill. They were signed by a Mrs. Warren. But I have a whole stack of those. I have two of these. This is what I was talking about. This is one of those that you could get at a local business. It's the type that local businesses send out. This was a sample card, but you can get gorgeous cards. I have a million of these. I just have two of these were sent to me this year. This was from a prior year, so I went ahead and put this in the giveaway since that would be 3 of them. I have 2 of these, so I'll give one away. Same with this. So pretty, very glittery. This one here I made into a card last year at some point. Look at the beautiful background paper. It was one of my earlier videos. I mean, like maybe at least a year ago, over a year ago. And this big, beautiful card. And I'll be using another one like this to craft with today. I'll be using these as well. So let me set that aside. Okay, don't let me forget to raffle those off. I'm setting them aside and I don't want to lose them. So in the top of my bag of tricks, I happen to have another one of those cards and this cute little pad of paper. I got these little pads of paper at Dollar Tree. I think there's 3 or 5 in a pack for $1. And that's how they come in different colors. There's this and there's also purple. Or I have this color and I also have purple. Maybe I should have got the purple one out. But that's okay. I grabbed the green one. And I thought I would make just a cute little note cover. It's great as a cute little gift, a teacher's gift, or just a last minute gift, a stocking stuffer gift, something like that. So I'll show you how you can just recycle a Christmas card into a cover for this. Super easy. So what I looked for when I picked a card for this is a card that opens from top to bottom and that is taller than the notebook, but yet has an image that is a good size to cover the notebook, because we're going to make it super easy on ourselves. And it already has one crease here, so I'm going to, let me get my ruler and a pen, or a pencil if I have a pencil handy. I don't have a pencil handy. I don't really want to mark it with pen. So I will use this and make a little mark. I think first what I will do is determine on here how wide I need to make it. So I'm going to kind of hold this up. I want this snowman kind of centered in the middle. So no, I don't want to use that. All right, I'm going to eyeball it. And I'm going to cut off just a little bit off of this edge. And then I will place my card in the middle of it and then use a pen and make a little bit of a mark down at the very bottom where I want to cut. I want to line up the side of it here and just make a little mark here to where I want to cut the card. Let me measure it on the front and just make sure I got that measurement right. I'll probably end up cutting the bottom off anyway. Okay. I should have prepared myself and had a pencil. And then of course this could be used for something else. So we have this piece here, and it doesn't matter that there's stuff on the back. Let me line it up and make sure it's perfect. Yep, very good. So I want the back of this to line up right there. And I am going to take my pen and just make just a tiny little mark down there where I want to trim it off. And let me get my paper trimmer, or not my paper trimmer. I can't talk. My scoring board. And I want to measure the thickness of this and make a scoring mark. I'm just going to put a little bit of a dot there. And I will just score this little edge here. There we go. And just fold that over. Perfect. Just double check and make sure it fits in here fine. It does. And then I'm going to just mark on here where I want to cut that little edge off. So I'm just basically making a cover for it. Now, if you don't have a card that fits over it all of the way, you could go part of the way and tape it on. And then I'm going to just put adhesive all along the back. I want to make sure I put adhesive really good across that top part. If you have a solid sheet of adhesive, that would work really good because you want it to stick on there really good. And these make great teacher gifts, or if you're giving someone a gift card, this would go with it, or for a coworker or a Secret Santa, you can stick it on your coworker's desk. And then I'm just going to line that up on the back, and then it just folds over. And if you wanted to put some ribbon, you can even take some ribbon and put it between the back of the card and bring it around and have it tie in the front. That would have been great. Like, I just happen to have this piece of ribbon here. This one would have looked really cute. And then you could just have it tie in the front, and then you have a really cute little gift. So that is one quick and easy recycled Christmas card gift idea, and I really like the way it came out. I'm going back and reading the chat. Let me go back and see what you guys are talking about. Hang on, I gotta check this out. Okay, I'm caught up now, I think. That's right, Angela. You better watch out. Stream Elements is on to you. In case any of you weren't here last week, Angela got in trouble by Stream Elements. She got her messages deleted because she typed something in all caps. I think she was cussing at us, but she won't admit to it. All right, so there we go. There is that. And let's see, what else do I have? What is my next thing? How about a Christmas ornament, a super easy Christmas ornament? I have these, a bunch of these Christmas cards. And I think I got them at what do I want to say? Goodwill a couple years ago, if I remember correctly. I just have this stack. So when I have a stack of them and it's round, I had an idea to make a Christmas ornament. So I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to start with 6. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need. I don't really know what I'm going to do exactly yet. Let me see. We're going to do some die cutting. And I thought I would use maybe the scallop circle die. I think that will work really nice. I'm really glad that Angela had a good sense of humor last week about that. I feel bad because Stream Elements was crazy. Okay, good. This one will be perfect. These are Spellbinder's Nestabilities scalloped circles. So I picked one that goes around the card pretty good. So I think I will start by cutting the front off of all of these cards, 6 of them anyway. Let me open them, make it a little easier. I probably don't even have to cut them with the paper trimmer. But then I can also save the inside pieces and cut those out at another time for another project, for the insides of cards that I don't have a sentiment for. So if also after Christmas, if you see Christmas cards on clearance, you might want to pay attention to the designs that are out there. Think about how you'll be able to use them in crafting. This one has writing on it, but that's okay. It's not going to matter. I will set those over there. I might use the rest of this in another project today. We'll see. All right, and let me cut out 6 of these circles. Got to get my die cutter. You're right. You could do this with flowers or anything. It doesn't have to be Christmas. I just went with a wreath because I thought it would look pretty good for this. And for this one, I definitely want to use a die cut because I want them all to match up. So here we go, cutting out 6 of these. This is boring. So maybe I should have had some cut out before the show. But what's the fun in that, right? I think this will work out pretty good, actually. Now, if you were just recycling this into another card, you could cut this out and even use a small scallop for the center and cut it out and then pop dot it on the back of or on the front of a new card. And for this Christmas ornament that we're going to do, all of your circles don't have to match. They do in shape, but they don't in design. I'm just doing them all matching because I happen to have a whole stack of these cards. And also look at your local thrift stores after Christmas. I wonder if you'll find Christmas cards. I have found quite a few at the Goodwill and other types of cards. All right. I'm using my magic mat from scrapbook.com. It is awesome. I love it. It is the best maybe $10 I ever spent on a crafting supply, probably. One of the best. See if I can get this card. This one really stuck. There we go. And underneath here is a magnetic mat. And this is the Big Shot from Ellison. And this is just one of the regular plates that come with it. I kept the best plate out of my set of 2. And I replaced the bottom plate with the magic mat. Okay, so let me see how 6 work out. All right, now I'm going to get my scoring board again. And I want to score these in half. So first let me, excuse me, I want to find the halfway point. I bet these are probably just easy enough to fold in half too. But I like to score things. I think that's in half there. So I'm going to mark, let me move this out of the way. I'm going to mark a line down the center of each one before I score it, so I don't accidentally score it in the wrong place. Or at least the line down one of them. Is that exactly in half? Maybe I should fold it. Yes. These are easy enough to just fold, so that's what I'm going to do. So I want to fold them with the image on the inside. And I don't think it matters top to bottom. These are pretty thin. If you have a really thick cardstock, you'll probably want to score it. And if I was doing, oh no, I did that one wrong. There we go. There we go. I want it folded in between two of the scallops. I don't want to fold an actual scallop in half. Okay, here we go. I love the magic mat. How do you guys feel about the magic mat? If you've ever dealt with really bent up plates, you will probably really love the magic mat. Okay, so then I have these 6, and what I'm going to do is adhere the halves together. I'm going to do 3 and then 3. So I'm just sticking them together like that. I have this little guy handy. I thought he would be fun to use. On here. And I want to try to match them up as best as I can, especially at the fold, I think. I'm going to do 3 and 3 and then see how they look with 6. I think I'll set the fold down on the table. There we go. That works really well. And that's going to be how half the ornament looks. I think that's going to be pretty good. I could actually do 2 more, but I think just for the sake of the video, I will just do the 6. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and do them all except the last one. I'll stick them all together. I won't close it up yet. Because I want to put the hanger inside. That works really well, setting it on the table. So when we close it, it's like one of those things that you buy at the store. That is what it will look like. And you can do any size circle and any amount. I think 8 would probably look really good. But I'll keep it at 6 just to save some time. So before I stick the last 2 together, I do want to put a hanger inside. And I have something for that. I just have to find where I put my thing. Where did I put my bag of bells? I just had them right before the stream. Oh, I know where it is. I have that. And I thought I would hang some bells from the bottom with a piece of thread. I have silver and gold. I will use the silver since it's already out. So I do want to do a piece see. Cut it about that long. And pick a couple bells. Let me make a knot in it first, just so the loop at the top sits really nice. I think a knot will help that. I think that will be really good. And that will kind of go up the middle. I'm going to take a piece of my double-sided tape and I'm going to run that tape right along that crease. And that way the string will sit right on a piece of that double-sided tape. And then I have this knot right there, and that will go up at the top part, right inside. So I just have that right in the crease, and then I want to fold these two pieces over. And since that tape is right there, it's not going anywhere. So it has the loop at the top to hang it on the tree. And then I have these two pieces down at the bottom, and I'm going to hang a jingle bell off of each one. And I think I'll do a red and a green. I'm going to trim this off because it is frayed at the bottom. And I want to hang them kind of not even with each other. So I'm just going to take this and tie a knot in just a random spot. You could do beads or anything like that at the bottom, but I happen to have these jingle bells and I really like them. And I haven't used them in nearly enough projects. I think I'll do a green one. I might do the green one up closer to the ornament. That's how far down that one hangs. Yeah, I think I'll do it a little closer. Of course, doing this live, it doesn't want to work out. This is what I would edit out of another video. Let's see. And I'm just going to tie this in a knot. And a double knot. Just trim that off. There we go. So we have the two little bells down at the bottom. So there you go. And you can, of course, add as many bells at the bottom as you'd like just by adding another piece of string there. But there is one really cute Christmas ornament. Now I have another Christmas ornament idea. I have not ever made one like it before. So Actually, I think what I will do is move on to a Christmas wreath. I went ahead and cut out this circle just out of white cardstock. And I took a piece of white cardstock and took a dinner plate or a salad plate and found the largest one I had that would fit on a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and I just cut around the edge and just cut out a piece in the center. It does not have to be perfect. It is just the basis of a wreath. And I grabbed a bunch of Christmas cards and I thought I would punch out a bunch of circles from the Christmas cards and just add them on here. So let me grab my punches. I have some in different sizes. I have circles, and one of them's a scallop. I've seen this on the internet for a long time, and I've never actually made it. I've been wanting to make it for a long time. So I have all of these different size circles. And then I thought I would use just pieces of Christmas cards like this one here even, and just punch out circles. Let me see what I have in here first. I have a scrap of that paper, and then I have some like these. I picked out some cards that I thought would be hard to recycle. So like this Christmas tree pattern, I'll do both big like that. And then there's this here where it has these little pieces here in the corners. So I'm just going to make a stack of different pieces. You can use your scrap papers if you want, or just, like I said, these circles. I think I can cut out that piece of that Christmas tree. Let me cut some of this back away. There we go. And let's see, there was this one here. I don't know, that is so pretty. See, now I'm gonna hate to cut them up. Let me put that one aside. This one here I thought had 3 really pretty snowflakes that I could cut, and this is another one that a company, you know, the style of a card that a company would have. So you guys, go hit up your local businesses. I think I want that one a little smaller. There we go. This one could be bigger. You could also do this with, that was really hard to punch. You could do this with scraps of wrapping paper. So I really want just a whole bunch of punched out images. And I'll save the backs of these. Let's see. I thought cutting a bunch of pieces of this snowman would be cool too. Oh, and the inside has them too. That's why I picked this card. Let me see. I'm gonna cut this closer. I know some of you guys are saying, oh my gosh, she's ruining these cards. No, no. See, so I have that snowman's face. I could do this snowman over here too. This one could be smaller. It's kind of got a smaller face. Maybe I could do this little guy. Yeah. And then this guy. I love these snowmen's faces. Of course, I dropped it on the floor. I'm even gonna punch out part of that shirt because I think that's a neat design. And then there's some lighter colors on the back. I will save that in case I need it. And then we have these guys. There's two. I can maybe do two in each one. That will work out really good. And probably not that guy. Okay. And then I thought I could do the same thing with this Christmas tree card. Just punch out as many circles as I can from it. Let's do a couple of these scallops down here where it's big. And let's do some smaller pieces up here. Try to pick the ones that I think will look really pretty. Oh, I like the way that little piece looks. And maybe these leaves up here with the really small one, the branches, just to be maybe one of the fillers Okay. Let's see what else we have. Yes, Shannon, and you can even use the same size circle. It doesn't have to be different. I just happen to have some different size circles to use. Let me just cut this card in half. Oh, I'm probably not going to be able to save the inside of that anyway. I thought this would be hard to recycle, so then I decided, why not use it to make this Christmas decoration out of. Okay, I know what I want to do. I want to cut these holly berries out. They're so pretty. This card has some ink marks on the front. That one is really good. And it doesn't even have to be like a normal picture. You can do like an abstract design. You don't have to be able to tell what's on the picture. Okay, let's see. I have a whole bunch of cards over here. Oh, I thought this would be cute too, because I could punch out the animals. Let's go with the smaller ones. I'll go with this size here. For the cat, I think I could come over here and punch out that cat as well. I could punch out these little gifts too, and some of the balls up at the top. Let's see. I wonder if I can get these two guys together. I better cut out this part up here first. Oh, that's good. Let's see what I can do with these two in the middle. Yep, I can get them both in one. That works. And I'm not sure if I can salvage any of this. I can. There we go, a little bit of that present. And none of the rest. Okay, let me see where we're at so far. Do you see where we're going with this? It's just gonna randomly go all the way around. Some of them I might want to keep for more of the front. but they're going to go like all over. So I'm going to need a bunch more. Okay, I'm not there yet. Let's see. Oh, we have this little guy down here. Can't forget about that cute cat. And I can save that sentiment for something else. Oh, I thought these houses would be cute. I think it's just the front of the card. Okay. Let me see. Start with my big punch for some of the big houses. Maybe I can do this big one up at the top. And then some smaller ones down here. I think I'm dropping more on the floor. And then I've got this little guy that I could use for some of these for filler. So tell me in the comments, what is your favorite Christmas song? Okay, there we go. I do love our get-togethers on Monday nights. Love it. And then there's also, no, that's not the one I wanted. This one. I thought I would cut out these trees to use as part of a background. And I'll do some larger ones like the scallops over here. And then some of these. Just to use as a kind of a background filler. I don't think this is going to give me enough up there now. Oh, Little Drummer Boy, that's a good song. I like Jingle Bell Rock, Holly Jolly Christmas, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. I think those three, they all kind of sound almost the same. They have that same style. I just love that. Okay, let's see what else I've got. Oh, this card I thought was kind of strange. Not really, I shouldn't say strange, but it's kind of got a lot going on, and I thought this would be great to use these bottom pieces. They're very festive. Let's go smaller. Oh, yes, that is good. Let It Be Christmas by Alan Jackson. Yes. I don't listen to a lot of country music, but I do like Alan Jackson. I used to listen to country music a lot. I am. I have the punch upside down. See, that's what the punch is. And the reason I do it upside down so I can see what I'm punching. If you're punching something that's really thick, you have to keep it. I put it flat on the table and push it down. But so I turn it upside down and I put the paper in. Let me cut this straight. I put the paper in the punch and hold it like that, and then I can see exactly what it's going to punch, and then I punch it out. So that's what I do. I think I'll do this top star up here. That way I can see what I'm punching. Hi Rose, welcome in. That's okay if you're late. I forgive you. Doing your late Christmas shopping. We've already wrapped a gift tonight, Rose. I did all of my shopping. Most of my shopping, I will admit, was on Amazon. And then I have this one I thought would be really cool to punch out the different Santas. And let's see what size would be good. I think that size would be good. I may not be able to punch all three. Probably just 2 and 2. Let's do the red ones. And I'll come back to the ones in the middle. We'll see how it goes. Let's see these pieces here, the green ones. I wonder if I could use that same size punch. I think I could. Yep. That'll work. I'm going to have to crawl around on the floor and pick up all of my fallings. I don't think that big one will work. Let's try the smaller one here. Nope, that is still too big. And this is kind of a funky card. Kind of like an Andy Warhol. This is another one from Mrs. Warren. I think that was one that I got in my Goodwill package. All right, let's see what we've got here. So I have some that I think I'm going to use as more of a background. Kind of just to get the the background covered. We have the Santas. We have some of these that are just background images. I'm just kind of laying them out. Some that are really cute and some that are background. That would be a background-ish kind of. Let me put him aside. Let me move this up so I'm in frame a little bit more. There we go. I think I'll just stick these down, kind of just starting off like that, kind of random. And just to make it go quick, I'm going to use my art glitter glue. I'm going to take a drink of my drink first. This is the peppermint rum chata. It's very good. I've never had it before. This is new to me. Just put a little bit of glue on the back of each of these. And they're not quite touching. I'm just kind of putting them on here just to help cover up the circle, and then I'll build from there. And I think some are upside down and some are not, but that's okay. I'm not very good at random. I am very picky about things being random or not so random. I hope you guys are enjoying this Christmas stream. It's a little different than what we normally do, although I had to bring you something with recycled Christmas cards for sure. And then this, I think that went around pretty nicely. And then I'll just fill it in with some of the rest. Like I have these pretty these things, what do I want to say? These yeah, these are snowflakes actually, these snowflakes. And I'm just going to kind of randomly put them in different spots around. I have a bunch of these Santas, so let's put some of these Santas on. I should have a, let me get a piece of scrap paper for underneath. Because I'm getting glue all over my mat. There we go. It's hard to see on here, but we'll go with that. Let's see, we have these crazy purple Santas. Let's put him down here. Maybe I like it better on the black because I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Okay. I have this crazy green Santa. Where's the rest of my Santas? I got this little purple guy. Got another red, little red Santa. I have some of these that are a little more abstract. I'll put some towards the inside of the circle. Put this little guy on the outside. I have these houses and the churches. Try to put them in different areas all around. Oh, Barb, I am very picky about things. This is really, you don't know how hard this is for me. This is super hard. I'm really like stressing out over this big time. Very much stressing out over this. Very, very stressed. Okay. Oh. See, I don't know what to put next. Let me bring it up into the frame a little bit more. There we go. Oh, see, that's too close to the other one. Okay. I got this other green Santa. Okay. Whoops. So I need something there. So now I'm going to start to go around, and instead of just randomly put them on, I might try to fill them in with a little bit of purpose. Like this guy, I think would look good there. And I'll put the larger pieces on where I know they need something. Here's another big piece. We need one there. And here's another big piece. We need something there. We need something up there as well. And then it needs something else between those two. Okay, so then I need pieces over here. So now is where I get to be a little more picky about where I put them. And hopefully I won't glue anything permanently to my table. Make sure it keeps moving. And I have a bunch of really little pieces. So I need some more rounded stuff down here. Something little kind of in between there. This needs something there, I think. What do you guys think so far? I think it's coming out pretty good, actually. So far, I think I'm pretty happy with this little tree. think I need a little something there. And that's kind of where it's nice to have some of these little ones. To kind of fill it in. All right, let me make sure I didn't glue anything to my table. So anyway, there we go. We have that bit of a wreath. I think I need to fill out this part over here a little bit. And you can use any shape. I think you can use squares or, you know, I have the circles. You could do hearts. Anything you have, really. I like it. This needs, I think I'm going to put something behind it, kind of. Put a little drop of glue on the back and just add that. There we go. And that's what you can do in some of the areas. You could add a little bit behind it. Just something random, some more of the little abstract looking pieces. And then I think I will take my tape and put a few pieces of tape around the back to help hold it together. Fill up in the right corner. I think it might be. Let's see. If I look at the back of it like this, I can better tell where I need some pieces to fill in. Like a little piece there. I'm doing this blind now. A little piece here. Yeah, okay. Kind of. I'm trying to get more of the the little abstract looking ones to fill in. This is really hard for me. I think that looks pretty good, actually. I already did it. Okay. So there, I think that is pretty good. I think I need to thicken it down here a little bit. So let me put this kind of like there. And then that little guy poking out over here. Just to add a little bit more to this bottom piece. I think that's good. Let's see, what do I have on the floor? I have this larger piece down here. Okay, I think I will put this kind of there. Let's move this guy. I'm going to put this here. And then put him above it or over it. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And then what I will do off camera is reinforce the entire back with stickers. So that will give you an idea of something really easy that you can do. You can make a wreath for your door. I glued it to, it's just a white piece of cardstock that I cut out into a circle using a dinner plate and just cut out the center. I used a craft knife and just went around it. Nothing fancy. And then if you want to tie a bow on it or add a sentiment, you could do that as well. I'm not sure if I can make this bow look good, but just to give you an example, it's a piece of ribbon here. You could have a bow. That's a terrible bow. I have something like this you can make a bow out of. Like that, if you had a piece, oh, maybe I have that piece of gold bow left over from the present that I wrapped. Gold ribbon. This here ribbon I happen to have handy. Let me see if I can tie a bow, just a shoelace bow is what I call it. And if it is a wired ribbon, it's super easy to shape into the shape you want, and then you could put a bow on it like that, just as an example. The one I saw online, I found this on Pinterest, and they took a sewing machine and went around it, like with a zigzag stitch all the way around it. Of course, I'm not going to drag out my sewing machine. I just like them glued together, but I think that's really fun. It would be great to hang like in your cube at an office or in your window or just on your wall. And it's so lightweight, it'll go up with just tape. You don't have to put a nail or anything in your wall. And if you're in an apartment and you can't hang things on the wall, this is a great way to use up your scraps and have a really cute Christmas decoration on your wall. I think it's fun anyway. And so, I hope you guys have enjoyed what we have done so far. Super fun ideas. We have, I feel like I don't have a lot to show for our show tonight. We have this Christmas ornament. Now you can cut out, 6 different cards. It doesn't have to be all of the same wreath. It looks really cool also if it is the same. I like that. And then, oh, don't let me forget to do, I don't want to forget to do the giveaway. So let me get a piece of paper. I have the Santa here. So for the giveaway, that's right, you guys. Behave yourselves. Otherwise, Stream Elements will punish you. So for the giveaway, I have this set of cards. We have one of these, and this one, and this one. You see what I did with that one on the thing. This one, that, the choir. I love that snowman. This card, and this one that I made the notebook out of. And that will be my giveaway. If you would like to enter the giveaway, type in number 1 and I will put your name in the giveaway. Thank you, Shannon, for coming by. I really appreciate you. I'm looking for something else that I had over here. So if you type in just a number 1, that way it'll stand out to me really easy. I will put your name in the giveaway for these. And then I will draw the winner here in just a minute. I don't have something to draw the winner from. Let me get a box. We have Agnes and Christina, Shay, Carla, and holler if I miss your name. Oh, I know what else I made. I made the notepad. I was thinking I didn't make a lot of things, but yeah, I did make the notepad. I had a bunch of these other cards set aside. Well, let me get Connie. That would be great to use to cut apart for a wreath like that. Some of the images that I thought that had smaller images on them, or that would be harder to make into a recycled card. I thought these little guys' faces would have been cute too. And then that would have been like several on there. And then that would have been just that small piece, or even just the words would look neat as well. I thought those little circles would be good. That's an Ohio State Buckeyes card. So these were other ones that I had picked apart. Like that is pretty much like I could have gotten quite a few background pieces, and then the scrap of paper. And then there's like this little book with all these little pictures in it that I thought would be really cute to use. So those are some ideas when you're going through your cards, or even with scraps of paper. It's always nice to just set them aside and use them for something like that wreath. Super easy thing to do. I was trying to find what I did with the rest of these cards. I had them a few minutes ago. I wanted to see how many I had left over. If I find them, I might add some more into the giveaway. Whatever ones I have like this. That way you can make one of those ornaments. Okay, so we have Agnes, Christina, Shay, Carla, and Connie. Anybody else? Last call to get your name in the giveaway. I'm going to start cutting the names out. So I have Connie and Carla, Shay, Christina. Christina and Agnes. All right, and I think, Angela, you typed them out for me there, so that is good. I think I got them all. All right, I'm going to fold them up. This is a cute little piece of paper as well. I'm going to stick that right in there. All right, let me get my little box over here. Big box. I have a huge box. There we go. Well, let me fold that one back up and unfold it. I'm folding them better. Okay. They're all in there. I'm going to close my eyes and pick one right there. And it is Shay. Congratulations, Shay. I will, if you send me an email with your address, I probably have it, but just to double check, send me an email at tiggeria@gmail.com. I will go ahead and get your cards sent out to you this week. And that way you can use them and craft right along with me. And if I find the rest of these, when I clean my desk off, I'll add whatever ones of those left that I have. So here's what we have from today's show. I can gift them to Connie. So Shay, you want me to send this to Connie, right? I just want to make sure I'm understanding correctly. Let me double check. Just tell me, or you can even just tell me in the email. So we have this ornament that we made. I'll put this on my tree. I think it's really cool. And this really cool notebook and this crazy wreath. I love it. I think I'll hang that on my door. Okay. So Connie, okay, so Shay is gifting this to Connie. Thank you, Shay. That is so nice of you. So Connie, if you please would send me your name and mailing address, email it to me at tiggeria@gmail.com. I will send this to you. Thank you, Shay. That is very sweet of you. Super sweet. I missed what she said about Christmas. I must have missed that back along the way. I am sorry. And Christine, I meant to mention your comment before about your Christmas songs are more like summertime Christmas songs. You're not really dreaming of a white Christmas, or maybe you are dreaming of a white Christmas. We used to sing in Florida that we were dreaming of a green Christmas, because it was always warm there, but it wasn't as warm as an actual summer. So I think that is pretty cool. Whenever I lived in Florida, if the temperature got to be like in the 60s, I used to think, okay, I'm going Christmas shopping now. Because otherwise, when it's 70 and 80 degrees, it's really hard, I think, to be in the Christmas spirit when it's that warm. But I think once you're used to living in that climate, I think you're kind of used to it. Now I wish I had a 70 or 80 degree Christmas, because in Ohio it gets pretty cold. Yeah, I agree, Christine. White Christmas can be very cold. I don't mind the actual snow. It is just all the ice and stuff. And then when the snow melts and you have mud and in the spring, I don't like all the mud and the yuck. But I do like snow if I just have to look at it. You know, in pictures on other people's Facebook feeds, that's fine. That's what my Florida family says anyway. And I agree, Rose. I'm also dreaming of a COVID-free Christmas. It is, Connie, it's TiggerRia, TIGGERIA @gmail.com. It should also be in the description box. My email. And there will not, speaking of Christmas, there will not be a live show next Monday night, the Monday after Christmas. So that Monday there will not be one, but there will be one the first week of the new year. As far as I know, I will post, if anything changes, I will post it in the community tab, and then I'll also post it in the Facebook group. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining me for the Christmas extravaganza. I really appreciate all of you. I'm so glad you all joined me. And I am very thankful to have all of you in my community. I wish you all a super duper happy holiday, no matter what holiday it is that you celebrate, whether it be Christmas or another holiday around this time of year. And of course, Happy New Year coming up. Stay tuned in the Facebook group and then the community tab if anything changes. Otherwise, I'll be back on Monday, January 3rd. I know, Denise, I'm sorry. Yeah, no Monday Night Live next Monday because I have another obligation. But it will be the week after. Okay, back to normal then. But of course, since it's January, we'll have 52 weeks to make all the Christmas cards we can. So you know the recycled Christmas cards won't stop, especially then because we'll have a bunch of fresh ones that we will start to use for that for next year. Thank you again, everyone. Like I said, I appreciate all of you. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.